Everybody, guess what? We are getting ready to talk to somebody who's doing some pretty amazing things. Y'all know, I told y'all that, that one of my weaknesses was shoes, right? And I also told you that one of my other weaknesses was Joyce Williams, right? Well, here's my third weakness. It is art. And we have here one of the most prolific art owners, merchants in the country, Mr. Danny Jenkins. Danny, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? I am so happy to be here at Black Enterprise, Charlotte, North Carolina. This is going to be a blast for us, and we're just happy that we're here.
Danny, you have been doing this for quite some time.
I have been doing this for 28 years now.
28?
28 years.
28 years in this art space.
Yes.
As an entrepreneur.
Yes.
You know, not only just as a collector, but as an entrepreneur. So you've taken this passion that you have for art and turned it into a business.
Yeah, well, what I believe is that I only have one job and I have one motivation and one passion, and that is to present images that reflect our capacity for human greatness. I think that if people celebrate themselves and mark their time on this planet with the arts. And I think it's
awesome.
my job and my duty, and it's a wonderful duty to have. As I feel blessed every day to be able to present these artists, you know, work and connect the two, the art lovers and the artists.
You know what I love the most about this is when you capture people who like, oh my goodness, look at this. Like I'm looking at these individuals behind us right here.
Yes.
I could hear they're totally enthralled by this work. They're like, oh my God, look at this, look at this, look at this.
That's right.
That's gotta be a pretty amazing feeling to know that you're playing a major role in that part.
It is amazing, and I often wonder, I wish I could see the reaction on the kids, because most people are buying to influence their children in certain areas that reaches a certain part of their life. So I would love to know what happens with these kids. And a lot of people are buying they want to be able to acquire transferable generational wealth. They want to be able to pass down some heirlooms to those children, and this is important.
Yeah, and it's interesting that's such a big part of the conversation that's happening here at BE Forward, right?
Yes, exactly.
That it's not just about creating a business, which is important stuff, but it really is about creating generational wealth.
Yeah.
And I've heard that term over and over and over in many conversations, that people are thinking in such a visionary way. And it's not about what's happening today and what I create today, but what I create for generations to come. It's pretty amazing.
Exactly. Like I said, again, every day, 28 years, it's been struggles, it's been up and downs. People ask me, hey, I want to get into business so I can make a lot of money. I tell them, young people, I said, find another reason to do it, because making money is not going to be happening like you think it is. You know, you have to really work at it, and you have to love it first.
So Danny, what was it that got you started down this path? What got you to say this is where I want to go?
Well, what basically happened to me is that I had an opportunity to be exposed to some things that were just opened my eyes culturally, and I'd never been exposed to that before.
Yeah.
And when I got turned on to it, it just became an epiphany. Being an entrepreneur, I started my business going from hair salon to hair salon, hot hair salons with no air in my car in Memphis, Tennessee, with hair dryers running in hair salons. It was a tough road. Once I learned that everybody went to the hair salon, every doctor's wife, every female doctor, every judge's wife, everybody's wife, a girlfriend, NBA players, they all went to the hair salons. And I grew my business from that.
How about that?
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
You go to barbershops, and I started my business in hair salons.
Isn't that something? That's pretty awesome.
28 years ago.
And now you've amassed this incredible business. You've developed this thing into something pretty awesome. In fact, you were just talking a little bit about how you've got how many crews going on?
Right now we've got 3 trucks, 3 crews, and we run the country. We're trying to understand how to go to the next level, which is having a rep in different parts of the country, and we supply them with the van and the inventory. But right now, the home base is Memphis, Tennessee, and we leave Tennessee and we go to these different parts of the country. I fly in to meet my trucks, do the shows, and my truck leaves. Hence the next show, one truck is ending a show, starting a show, and I'm just making sure I catch those flights.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And how you have systematically thought this out.
Yes.
This is totally awesome.
Yeah, and you know, nobody has done this in the art industry. Nobody has tried to figure out a way that there are 40 million people in this country with the potential to like my product, maybe 100 million. If it can be more diverse.
Right.
If that's the case, then why would one truck? If that's the case, why does UPS or FedEx have 20,000 trucks? One truck is not enough.
Yeah, one truck is not enough. So Danny, we're here with individuals who are thinking about starting their own business. Not everybody's here already has a business, but there's some who are coming here to gather some information and think through, like, what should I do to start my business? So if you were talking to somebody who was trying to start a business, who are here and say, I want to be an entrepreneur, what's the biggest piece of advice you give them?
Well, what I tell young people constantly is I says, find something that you're passionate about. If it's something in service, if it's helping people, or if it's a certain product, find the service or the product that you're passionate about, and then research it, develop it, understand the market, the competition. I tell them, nobody just haphazardly walks into success. It takes hard work. And hard work is just the main thing you should try to focus on. Learn your craft, understand your competition, study with your intern with your competition, whatever you have to do to get there. Get there.
Awesome.
That's it.
One last question. Who should we all be looking out for in this art world? Who's the next, in your gut, who's the next big thing that you want to share with us and say, this is what you need to be looking at?
I think the artist who is the most, the new Picasso.
Yes.
Who is the most, this guy is phenomenal. His name is Mark Richardson out of Chicago. And Mark Richardson is just, to me, his craft, his style, his skill set, he tortures himself putting these pieces together, and everyone loves a tortured artist.
Oh, man. So you all heard it right here from the man himself, Danny Jenkins. He's saying, look out for this brother right here.
Mark Richardson, Chicago, Illinois.
So I don't know, man. I just might have to break down and get a little Mark Richardson in my collection.
Sounds great.
I love it. Well, Danny, I want to thank you so very much for giving up your time and talking with us for a little bit. Congratulations on the work that you're doing. I think that the way that you're going about it is pretty innovative. And I can't wait to see where it all ends up for you.
Wonderful.
And you stay out of trouble now.
I am, man.
Okay.
I'm not going to drop the mic.
Okay, good. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm the next Oprah, man.
Oh, I love it. I love it.